The Immortal Pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
Feather of Nocona, chief of Mingo tribe. Feathers say, white man not welcome.
Well, I guess this bears out the rumors we heard at the fort about the Mingos wanting to go back on the warpath.
The chief warned white man, stay away.
We came out here to see Chief Nocona to find out why he's breaking the treaty, and no Feather's gonna stop us. A Mingo brave could get into trouble causing harm to a man who's welcome in the lodge of his chief.
This Mingo land.
Young warrior quick to raise tomahawk against my blood brother, Hawkeye.
Tonkawa raised tomahawk against all white man. Hawkeye and Mohican prisoner.
Hawkeye and Chingachgook, not wise to pass Feather.
Nocona forgets quickly. Hawkeye, friend of Mingo's.
Mingo have no friend among white men. You enemy.
You have brought your furs, Tonkawa. Go, unless the fate of this paleface hath greater meaning for you than hand of Will-O-Wisp.
Get up.
Warning of Feather, not meant for my friends. You're welcome at my fire.
Kinda had me worried there for a minute, Nocona. That Tonkawa sure bent on getting my scalp.
Like many braves, Tonkawa, speak first, think later.
My ears tell me that there is unrest at Nocona's fires.
For many years, my people have been at peace. 'Tis my wish. Now, many young braves speak of war. Today, much will be decided. The time has come for Will-O-Wisp to leave my lodge. 2 braves bargain for my daughter to be squaw.
Tonkawa bring many furs, fine skins. Quanah also bring much fur, fine skin. Now Quanah offer greatest possession. 3 horses stand behind my teepee. I offer them.
That ought to settle it.
Quanah has made great offer.
The hand of Will-O-Wisp is my greatest desire. Nocona knows my gift.
Wait! I will also give 3 horses. You offer more, Quanah?
It is all I have. I can give no more.
There is more you will give, Tonkawa?
It is all I offer.
Each offers much, but both cannot have 1 score. Go then to the forest. Whichever one returns first with the greatest ear, with the finest hide, he shall gain hand of Will-O-Wisp.
great chief forgets easily. Now we must hunt deer. Once, most Yankee scalps taken by warrior was much greater prize.
I have spoken. You will hunt deer. Go.
Thank you, my father. When Quanah is chief, your wishes will be fulfilled.
She seems awful sure of herself.
Nocona made it so that she would gain the hand of Quanah, the one she truly loves. Nocona have no son to follow as chief. Tribal laws say whoever marries Will-O-Wisp will be next chief. Tonkawa make bad chief, want war. Quanah will be good chief, live in peace. When Nocona sent braves to hunt, it was so decided. Quanah best hunter in village. Arrow quick, aim steady. Quanah bring first deer.
No wonder Tonkawa got so mad.
Nocona is great and wise chief. Like all father, love and happiness of little one come first. Maybe someday when I get old, with long life behind me, then it's time for me taking squaw.
Hawkeye and the Mohican are men of the wilderness. She is your squaw. While you are on the lands of my people, you are safe.
Nocona guide his people well. Peace not be broken.
I don't know. As long as they have braves like Tonkawa. He's sure anxious to get Will-O-Wisp and become the next chief.
You think he caused trouble?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Now, my brother, your death will make many paleface lose scalp.
Soon be dark.
We can still make it to the way station. We'll have to use one of Mallory's canoes to travel the river tomorrow. What is it?
The wind speaks of the dead. Over there.
You're right, it's a deer. It's more than that.
Bullet strike here, wound deep, but he not dead.
Yeah, but he will be if he doesn't get fixed up quick. We'll take him to the way station. It's a lot closer than going all the way back to Nokoma's village. The Mallorys can take care of him there.
My ears do not believe the words Tonkawa has spoken.
It is true, great chief. Tonkawa see his brother Quanah fall before the long rifle of the white man.
How many were there that did this thing?
Tonkawa could not tell. Perhaps few, perhaps many.
What paleface travels these lands unknown to me?
What of the one called Hawkeye?
Hawkeye would not do
He
this.
is paleface. All paleface are enemy of redskin. We stand here talk, while enemy escape.
Take braves. Bring body of Quanah to my lodge. If there is truth in the words Tonkawa has spoken, then many paleface will die. There will be war. If Tonkawa lies, the torture of the stake will be his reward.
Go. Chala.
Well, glory be. Zach? Oh, Zach.
What is it?
Look who'll be coming.
Hawkeye and his Indian friend.
Hawkeye, Chingachgook.
Hello, Liza.
What have you got there?
This is Quanah. He's a brave of the Mingo tribe.
This is a fine way to greet old friends, bringing them a dead Indian.
Not dead. Hurt bad.
He stopped a bullet with his shoulder. You think you can fix him, Liza?
Sure. Put him in the cabin.
Now, Liza, sheltering a redskin in our house is only asking for trouble.
That Injun's a human being with a soul, Zach Mallory, and it's our Christian duty to help him. Inside.
I don't take to this, Liza. You'll save that savage's life only to lose your own to him.
He's immortal and need a care, Zach. If you're scared of him, then bide your time outside. Here, finish taking in that wash.
Here in this place, Quanah fell before long rifle of Paleface. Quanah taken by Paleface to cover his evil deed from our eyes. See, moccasin of Mohican. Another mark. Only Hawkeye and Chingachgook cover feet like Mohican. Hawkeye kill our brother. We follow trail. Avenge Quanah.
Now, you take my woman. Dedicated, that's what she is. In there tending that redskin like he was her own son. Mark you, no good will come of it. You can't trust them Indians. Of course, I didn't include Chingachgook as one of them. It's them savages I'm talking about. Yes, sir. 1 month more is all I've got. Then my contract to run this way station expires, and I ain't renewing it. I'm going back to civilization.
Well, you've made a good living here, Zach. Your prices are high enough.
High they should be. Risking my life among the redskins in order to bring the traveler his necessities and comforts. That's worth something a little extra, in my way of thinking.
Now that you've lined your pockets with gold, you want to hightail it to a place of safety where you can live out your life growing fat and old.
And such a life I deserve.
Bah. He's stirring in there. You better go sit with him while I clean up. You stay here, Chingachgook. Help me wash the dishes.
Me? Wash dishes?
Yes, wash dishes.
No. Me not even take squaw when old.
Yankees! Yangi, come out of cabin. Tonkawa wants talk.
What is it?
We've got visitors, and I don't think they've come for a social call.
I knew it. You let him bring that redskin in here, and now we...
Zach, if you've got guns and powder, you'd better see to him. You help him.
I won't lift a weapon against any redskin unless there's a cause.
Yankees, come out.
If they've come after your scalp, is that cause enough?
Yankees!
What do you want, Tonkawa?
Hawkeye killed Quanah. Tonkawa and braves come for slain brother.
You didn't tell us it was you.
Tonkawa lie.
I didn't shoot Quanah, but I think I know who did.
Tonkawa think Quanah dead. Maybe it was him who...
Here, what do you think you're doing?
Quanah, open eyes.
First, feel fire in back. Then hear voice of one who shot rifle. Tonkawa, never good with gun. Aim bad. Lucky for Quanah.
I guess that answers our question. Tonkawa shot Quanah for 2 reasons.
To win hand of Will-O-Wisp, become new chief.
Right, and if he can put the blame on us, it'll be easy for him to stir up trouble between Nocona and the whites in this territory.
What are we going to do?
Well, if you can hold off Tonkawa till I get back to Nocona and tell him what's happened.
We can't do that. There are probably 10 of them out there to every one of us. And with you gone...
You got a better idea?
Yankees, come out! Give us Quanah!
Hawkeye, this was to be gift for Will-O-Wisp on marriage day. You take. If you reach village, then she will know Quanah lives.
You'll still get to use it, Quanah.
Yankees, come out!
You can't go. They're going to attack.
No, I don't think they will, not at least until nightfall. But they'll sit out there and worry you some, so don't go sticking your head out the windows.
What are we going to do?
We wait. You go load guns.
Was known only to Quanah and myself. On our wedding day, I was to receive it as a token of his love. Hawkeye is right. Quanah lives.
We follow Hawkeye.
Quanah is all right.
He was when I left him.
Come.
Here, Quanah.
It's too quiet. I don't like it. Do you think they're still there?
Me look. Still there.
Do you think Hawkeye will get here in time?
Mm-hmm.
My chief has brought Paleface.
Was he who killed Quanah?
Hankawa! Hawkeye! Death too easy. Go. Leave these lands. Never return. You are not worthy of your people.
Want to get well pretty quick now.
It was a beautiful wedding.
Marriage not possible without the help of my white brother. You are always welcome in my lodge.
Well, I'm afraid that welcome won't do him much good, Nocona. Come next half moon, Zach's figuring on heading east.
You leave us.
Well, I was thinking about it. You see, my way station never meant no more to me than a way to make a living. But now I don't know. Fighting for it has sort of made a difference. I reckon it don't do a man no good to fight for something and then up and leave it. This is our home. We got friends here. I reckon we ought to stay.
You, I know, must go.
We have many trails to follow.
The Great Spirit will guide my brothers, Hawkeye and Chingachgook.
I'm glad you changed your mind, Zach. We need men like you out here. We'll be back again this way someday soon.
When you do come back, the doors of Zach Mallory's trading post will always be open to you.
Goodbye, Liza.
Goodbye.
What's the matter with you?
When we return, Will-O-Wisp and Quanah have many papoose. Now, Zach and Liza, very happy. Maybe someday pretty soon, Chingachgook take squaw. Come on.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans. The Immortal Pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
Wait. Forest is too quiet. Birds and animals listen.
Hey, you're right. We'd better stay off the trail. Too many shots for hunters. Sounds like trouble. Is he alive? We'll do what we can for them, then take them to the settlement.
Now, there's nothing to worry about. With a little more patience, the supplies should be here any time now.
Sure. Unless the thieves have been tipped off again. Then what do we do for supplies?
They'll get through. Besides, though, those 2 barrels of flour I had Tim divide amongst you this morning, that should hold you for a while.
Tim? Look behind you, Will. Seems your overgrown brother-in-law has forgotten again.
2 barrels of flour ain't gonna keep this settlement alive for the winter. We need a lot more, Will. A lot more.
I'm doing my best, Sam. Everything's gonna be all right. Where'd you find them?
Arrow Lake. They were ambushed.
What about the supplies? Where are they?
Supplies?
No supplies.
Some of you men, help them upstairs. You bring us bad tidings, mister. That's the 2nd supply shipment that's been ambushed. Who might you be?
Folks call me Hawkeye. This is Chingachgook.
You know a new settlement like ours can't last the coming winter without help from the outside?
Now, look, just a minute.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. None of you folks will get through your first winter without help.
Now, folks, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there's another shipment of supplies on its way. It left at the same time as the one that was hit today, but it's traveling by a longer and different route.
Say, Will, this new route you're talking about, them supplies wouldn't happen to be coming down the Twin Forks River, would they?
What gave you that idea, Sam?
Your brother-in-law, Tim.
Tim again.
That it, Will? Twin Forks the way the supplies is coming?
I'm not saying, Jack. Too many people knew about that last shipment. I don't want what happening to it happening to them.
He seems a mite upset.
He has good reason to be, mister. You see, he's been elected leader of this community. Well, here we got winter coming on, and he can't get any supplies through. I reckon you'd be a bit upset, too.
I reckon I would.
You fellas figuring on settling in these parts?
No, but we need a few supplies ourselves. We'll probably stick around until that next shipment gets here.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Sound like settlement in trouble.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Well, what we do? Stay? Help?
Well, I can't recall that we're in any particular hurry to get anywhere else.
And then the prince, he took a hold of those iron bars in the old witch's prison, and with all his might, he bent those iron bars open. And he escaped into the night to rescue the fair princess. And then...
Tim! It's past your supper time. Your folks are looking for you. Now get. Come on, get. Tim. I've told you time and time again to keep your mouth shut about those supply routes.
Well, gosh, sure you didn't. And I've been doing like you said, too. I ain't told nobody.
No, you ain't told nobody. You just told Sam, that's who.
But gosh, Will, I didn't think...
Well, that's the trouble with you. You never think. Well, if nothing else can help you remember to keep quiet, maybe this will.
Jack, heard from Red Knife yet?
No.
When you do, tell him about that Twin Forks shipment. Might as well pick off that ripe plum, too.
Someone's going to put 2 and 2 together, Seth, and find out you're behind all this. What are you going to do then?
Don't worry. I'll think of somebody else they can put the blame on.
This whole town's counting on me. I've got the lives of every man, woman, and child in my hands, and I need help. Your help. And what do I get? Nothing.
Don't do that, Will. I said stop it, Will. I said stop it. I said stop it.
Tim! Tim!
Will! You all right, Will?
You shouldn't have shoved him so hard, Tim. He's dead, Tim. You killed him.
No, I didn't. Let go of me, Tim. Let go.
The way people are on edge around here these days, they might do anything about this. They might even hang you.
But I didn't mean to.
No, I know. But people don't stop to think at a time like this. Now, look, you better get out of the settlement as fast as you can.
But where am I going to go?
Oh, look, I'll help you. Go down and get Jack the blacksmith and bring him back here. I'll get him to take you up to a little camp at Deer Lake where you can hide out for a spell.
But I don't...
Get going, Tim. No. Get going. I'll take care of everything. At first, I couldn't believe what I saw. There was Tim hitting Will again and again. Well, if I hadn't come by, he might have killed him.
What do you think of it, Seth?
Well, I hate to say it, but after seeing Tim hightail it into the forest, and after hearing what he said to Will, while Will was lying unconscious...
What was he saying?
Oh, something about... He was tired taking orders from Will. Wasn't going to be pushed around by him anymore. And something about he'd found a way to get rich. Oh, yeah. He said he didn't care what happened to the folks in this community now that winter was coming on.
Seth, you figure he might be connected with the men who are ambushing our supplies?
Well, we know somebody's tipping off these thieves. And who knows more about these routes than Will's own brother-in-law?
Just don't seem like Tim. Maybe he ain't too smart. But to do something like this...
Well, it's the way I see it. Anybody got any better answers?
What you think, Hawkeye?
That man Seth's sure right about one thing. Someone's telling the thieves which way the supplies are coming.
But whole settlement know that supplies are coming down Twin Forks River.
Yeah, I know.
Looks strong as 2 bulls. What am I supposed to do with him?
Take him on the next raid with you. Make sure he's recognized. That'll back up Seth's story. Then while everyone's out looking for him, we'll be out of the country with the supplies.
Supply boat leave Kingsburg one day. Go through Bird Lake now.
If we move fast, we can catch him on the lake this afternoon.
I'll take the word to Seth.
There's the supplies, all right.
Maybe we too late.
Maybe not if we hurry.
Who are they? They're taking our supplies. No, I don't think they've seen us. We'll track them around the lake. We'll get them when they land. Hold it! Drop those guns.
Look, stranger, give us the supplies and we'll let you go free.
Seems to me the shoe's on the other foot.
We're 7 to your 1.
There's more than one.
We know every foot of this territory. You and your men don't stand a chance of getting away from us.
Maybe we don't have to.
What do you mean?
Maybe all you're interested in is supplies like these. Maybe you're interested in something real big.
What have you got in mind that's real big?
The Army supplies to Fort Union. The job's a little too big for us. But we know the exact time and route they take. All we need are a few more men.
Look, I'm not the leader. But if what you say is true, he just might give you a deal.
Why don't you take us to him? Let him decide.
Sure.
It's all right. Come on down.
Not bad. All right, men, load up. Follow us.
Tim's taken care of, Seth. Leading him around like a bull with a ring in his nose. It ain't gonna be no trouble.
That's right. So long as Hawkeye and his Indian friend don't find him.
Meaning what?
Some of the folks around here tell me those two have quite a reputation in the capital for helping out the law in the territories.
What are you gonna do?
You're going back to Wolf, and you're going to alert him about those two. Tell him if he spots them, he can do whatever he likes. They're dangerous.
I thought we were going to meet your leader. How much longer are we going to have to wait around here?
He should be here sometime today.
Who's the big fella?
He is big, ain't he? Killed his own brother-in-law with his bare hands.
Sounds like a good man to have on our side.
We think he's going to turn out real good. You thinking of going somewheres?
I'm getting tired of sitting around here. My friend and I are going out and see if we can hunt up something for dinner. There's two ways this leader could be coming from town. This trail or by water up Twin Forks River.
trail is long, water quicker.
Traveling by water, he could be spotted more easily. Might make more sense if he came by the trail.
Oh, it's you, Seth. Come on in.
Hello, Mary. Just going out on a hunting trip. Thought I'd drop by and see how Will's doing.
Take a look for yourself.
Why, Will, what on earth are you doing?
Going out.
Please try and reason with him, Seth. He's not in any condition to go out into the forest.
Forest?
That's right. Things are getting out of hand here, Seth. Two of my men just came in and said they'd been waylaid by Hawkeye and his Indian friend. They took our supplies.
Hawkeye and the Indian have taken your... Well, that don't make sense.
Well, that's what I figured, too. My men don't lie to me.
Yeah, but you can't go out into the forest after him in your condition, Will.
Will, there's nothing that important.
Now, look, Mary, there's no argument. It's the only thing I can do. I'm responsible for this community. It's up to me to see that they survive this winter.
I know how much this means to you, Will, but if Hawkeye and the Indian have taken your last shipment of supplies...
That's just it. They haven't. See, when the whole town knew they were coming down Twin Forks River, I was afraid something like this might happen. So I sent Sam to Kingsburg for another load. I'm going out to meet him now to make sure they get here safe.
But, Will, can't
Mary,
you see...
it's no use. I'm going.
Oh, Seth, please do something to help him. I'm worried sick.
I'm going to help him, too, Mary. He can't handle this thing by himself. But first of all, I've got to know where he's heading.
All I know is Sam is coming back through the Elk Basin country.
Elk Basin, eh? Don't you worry, Mary. I'll take care of everything.
It's too nice a day to be in that much of a hurry, friend. You better rest a minute.
What is this? Where are you? Hey, you're Hawkeye and Chingachgook, ain't you? And well, you remember me?
This man from settlement.
That's right, Jack the blacksmith. Guess maybe you kind of mistook me for a while.
No? Just wondered what a blacksmith was doing out here in such a hurry. You better rest a minute.
Just tracking a deer I got a shot at a while back. Was out hunting today.
On this trail, and almost a dead run?
Well, just...
Me think this man speak with false tongue. Maybe he is one who steals food from settlers' mouths.
Don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing?
You know, Chingachgook has such a natural dislike for the lion. Doesn't seem to matter what he has to do to get the truth out of a man.
You ready to talk now?
Oh, Tommy, it's Seth James. He's the leader. He's the man you want.
Tie him up.
Looking for someone, Hawkeye? Reckon you're kind of surprised to see me here, eh?
I wasn't expecting you, I'll admit that. You must have come by way of the river.
It's the fastest way when a man's in a hurry. All right, tie him up, too. We'll leave him to the animals. We're moving out.
Why'd they do that? I didn't do nothing.
It's simple enough, Tim. You didn't kill Will. Seth lied to you.
But why? What's he trying to do?
He wanted you to be blamed for what he's been doing. Stealing the settlers' supplies.
So, he wasn't being my friend. He's been lying to me, blaming me. I'm gonna get that man.
Did Seth say anything about what they were going to do before we got back to camp?
Yeah, he said something about ambushing the shipment over to Elk Basin. Yeah, Elk Basin, that's what it was.
There they go.
We come too late.
Unless there's some way to stop them.
Someone come.
Will!
Tim!
Will! Am I glad to see you?
Tim! Stop it! Let go! There's no time for that now, Will. There's the men you're after with Seth James leading them.
Seth, you're lying.
There's no time to argue about it. We'll prove it to you later.
But I thought that you and Tim were trying to...
You know this territory pretty well, don't you?
Like the back of my hand.
If you were going to ambush those supplies, where would you do it?
Well, that's easy. The Narrows make a perfect spot.
Where's that?
About 4 or 5 miles away by water. But it's only 1.5 miles or so away over this neck of land. Well, what are you figuring on doing?
Come on, I'll explain to you on the way.
Hey, Wolf, look at that. We'll never get through there.
Looks like a trap.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, boys, we'll head for the shore. We'll hide the supplies and go the rest of the way on foot. This'll do. Put the stuff down in here.
Hurry up, we ain't got all day.
All right. I'll go and get the rest of it.
That won't be necessary, Seth.
You drop rifle.
You lied to me.
No. No, Tim, no. Well, I'll take care of him.
Now pick up those supplies and we'll take them to the settlement where they belong. Go on. Pick them up.
This be good winter for everybody in settlement. But them.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
Immortal Pen of James Fenimore Cooper came stirring tales of the early American frontier, when freedom-loving pioneers were carving a new nation out of an unknown, savage, and untamed wilderness. Stories of those exciting days and of the courage, daring, and devotion of men like Hawkeye, the first of the long rifles, and his tribal brother Chingachgook, the last of the Mohicans.
The last trap should be by that dead tree.
Trap empty.
It hasn't been empty for long. There's claw scratches and a blood trail.
Not reset. Mean Huron robbed trap.
Huron should be farther north.
Huron like bird. When winter come, go south. Put teepee in forest to protect from winter wind.
We'd better get back to the canoe.
We walk many miles on trapline, carry many furs. Now, me like bear, want long winter sleep in safety of settlement.
Well, we'll be in Bridgeton by noon, but with Hurons around, I don't think we'll get much sleep.
Silence, sudden. Bird give warning. Danger.
Yeah, let's get back to the canoe.
Hawkeye and Mohican take much fur from Huron trap. Gray Wolf now take fur back.
These furs belong to Hawkeye and Chingachgook, and there'd be more if Gray Wolf hadn't robbed our trap lines.
Hawkeye's scalp would bring much honor to teepee of Gray Wolf. Hawkeye give furs, Hawkeye and Chingachgook keep scalp.
I don't think you're gonna take any furs or scalps today.
This time, Hawkeye lose furs. Next time, scalp.
What you put on head?
Well, don't worry about it. The swelling will go down in a couple of hours.
Head pound like war drum.
You're lucky you've still got a head.
Too bad you lost all your furs, Hawkeye. I could have got you a good price for them.
Well, with those Hurons still around, I don't rightly figure our furs as being lost.
You're going after them?
Chingachgook hadn't stopped that tomahawk. We'd be after him right now.
That's dangerous business. When winter comes, 'tain't safe in them woods with the Hurons behind every tree. That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he won't listen either.
Who is he?
Name's Everett Carpenter. He's leading them settlers over to the other side of Glass Lake. Got a commission to set up a new settlement and trading post there.
This time of year?
Yep. Says he's got to have them all in and housed by spring.
With Hurons in forest, mean trouble.
You know something else? They ain't taking enough guns. At least not half enough. Powder and shot for maybe 4 or 5 at the most.
Sawaga, when you finish up here, go in the... Oh, I beg your pardon.
Just looking over your outfit, Mr. Carpenter. Planning on doing some traveling, huh?
That is our intention, sir.
Storekeeper tells me you're heading for Glass Lake.
If you mean Oswego Lake, yes. We're going to establish a new settlement there. It'll be called Carpenterville.
No need to ask where you get the name.
The establishing of Carpenterville is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, sir. Inasmuch as I've undertaken to lead these people, I feel I'm justified in allowing myself a slight amount of personal pride. Sawaga, get the rest of the supplies.
You figure your personal pride will protect you from the Hurons?
Our guide, Sawaga, he's an Indian, a Mohawk. And I'm quite certain that if anybody should know the ways of Indians, it would be another Indian.
Chingachgook's a Mohican. Why don't you ask him?
Really, Mr.
Folks call me Hawkeye.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Hawkeye, but I must attend to my own business in my own way. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Just a minute, Mr. Carpenter. Chingachgook and I are heading into Huron territory. I think it might be a good idea if we tag along with you people.
You're quite welcome, of course, but please keep in mind that I already have a guide for our party.
Oh, that's understood.
You must pardon my husband's abruptness. He has so much on his mind. Do you really think there'll be trouble with the Indians?
Well, that's a question only the Indians can answer. But if I were your husband, I'd sure take more guns and powder.
I'll see what I can do.
If he is Mohawk, why does he take Paleface into Huron territory?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself.
Did you take the keg on the end? The one with the yellow mark on the side?
Like others?
Like others.
How long do you plan on keeping that fire going, Carpenter?
Why, all night, naturally.
With Hurons about, that's a sure way of telling them where we are.
Sawaga assured me, Hawkeye, that we're in no danger from the Indians.
Well, I'm inclined to think differently about that.
What do you mean?
Sawaga gone from camp.
Gone?
Yes, he's probably gone to rejoin his tribe. Sawaga's no Mohawk, or he wouldn't venture 1 foot into Huron territory alone.
Sawaga is renegade, blood brother of Huron.
I don't believe you. If Sawaga's not here, I don't see what there is to get alarmed about. He'll be back.
Well, he may, and then again he may not. We'll go out and try to pick up his trail and see what he's up to. In the meantime, you'd better break out those powder kegs and extra rifles that you brought along. And put out that fire.
Everett, come here.
What is it?
sand.
That's a war party if I ever saw one.
If what Siwaga tell us is true, white man called Jason Masters give many guns for our hunters.
It is true. Masters not want rival trading post. He say, drive settlers back. Frighten them so they will never return to land of Huron. For this, many guns.
And Yankee guns. They will not shoot?
Powder kegs filled with sand.
When great sun comes over tree, many scalps will hang in our lodges.
Carpenter will be wiped out before he knows what hit him.
Only one way escape. Across water. You go warn Carpenter. Be ready. I bring canoes after Hurons leave.
I'm sure, my dear, this is all some sort of misunderstanding.
But, Everett, that doesn't explain how the sand got in the powder kegs. There's scarcely enough powder left to fill the horns.
There, it's not as bad as all that. The Indians haven't attacked us, have they?
Everett.
There's a Huron war party headed this way. Your guide, Siwaga, will be right out in front leading them. Take all the women down along the water's edge a ways. You men stay here with me. Get all the blankets you can. Get that fire started and keep it burning. Come on, move. How much powder have you got left?
Well, there was sand.
I heard about that. How much good powder have you got?
Less than half a keg.
Well, get it.
What are they doing?
They're probably trying to pick up our trail. Here comes Chingachgook with the canoes.
Get in the canoes, hurry!
Lie. Guns speak death to Huron.
No, powder soon gone. See? Take canoe.
Go, bring canoes.
Grey Wolf didn't waste any time.
We not last long here without more powder.
What are we going to do?
Carpenter, if I get you out of this, will you promise me something?
Yes, anything.
Will you take your people back to Bridgeton, wait until spring, until the Hurons have cleared out of this area, then Chingachgook and I will come back, we'll guide you to your new land and get you settled properly. If you've still got a mind to be pioneers.
Yes, of course. I give you my word. But how will you...
I'll worry about that. Right now, we've got a fight in our hands. Now, the rest of you, hold your fire like I told you. Grey Wolf, I want to talk to you. Our guns will be silent.
You killed Grey Wolf, all die. You listen, Hawkeye.
Talk.
Your braves will die before they take any scalps. My people are well protected.
You have no powder. Soon fire sticks no good. Then we come.
Who told you we have no powder? You've heard our guns speak, and they'll speak again and again.
Grey Wolf not believe you.
If we're out of powder, why would I waste it like this? Every man up there could do this. We'd still have more than enough powder to blow you out of the water. You satisfied?
Brave's not afraid to die.
My people aren't afraid to die either. But there's no sense in killing everyone. You said that my scalp would bring great honor to your teepee. Suppose I give myself up to you, become your prisoner. We'll stop this battle.
You, my prisoner, to save Yengeese?
And Hurons. You call off your braves, and we'll let these people go back to the village unharmed.
When great sun fall into mountain, Hawkeye come to village. Leave knife, fire stick behind.
All right. I'll come unarmed.
Does he really think you'll be there?
He does, and I will. You'll find after you've been here a while, it doesn't pay to break your word with a Huron or any Indian. Now, come on, let's get these people back to the wagons. I haven't much time.
Oh!
I guess you can make it on in from here, all right.
I don't know quite what to say.
Don't try to say it. Just live up to your end of the bargain.
I guess I've got a lot to learn.
My brother Chingachgook, this is as far as we go together.
What mean this? Where my brother go, I go.
It's needless for you to go too. I gave my word to Grey Wolf that I'd be his prisoner if he'd let the settlers go without bloodshed.
Oh, I know Hawkeye not break word, but we have traveled many trails together for many moons. We have shared trouble and danger. I go with you.
No, you stay. Manitou be with you.
Hawkeye, come. Hawkeye, my prisoner.
I've kept my end of the bargain, if that's what you mean.
Hawkeye, brave. Soon torture of fire prove how brave. Take him.
Wait. If Grey Wolf puts Hawkeye to the fire, then Grey Wolf is without honor.
Why Hawkeye say this?
Because you didn't capture me, I gave myself up in exchange for the lives of the white settlers. Now you owe me a favor.
Grey Wolf owe nothing.
What about the lives of your braves that were saved? The white man saves the life of a Huron and is taken prisoner. He's given the chance to defend himself and earn his freedom. If you don't believe me, ask your counsel.
Hawkeye tricked Grey Wolf.
I'm just giving you the chance to get great honor by getting my scalp in combat.
How we fight?
Any way you say.
Tomahawk.
Offhand, I'd say you lost, Grey Wolf.
Hawkeye, kill now.
No. I figure I've done what I started to do.
I guess that means I'm officially in business.
Well, I reckon it does. Too bad Jason had to sell out so fast.
Someday I'll still found the settlement of Carpenterville.
Of course you will, Everett. But as you said, only after we found out more about this frontier life.
With new settlers and fur traders like us, you'll do plenty of business right here, Carpenter.
Oh, but we got no fur.
That's right, I plumb forgot. Well, I guess we better go back and see Grey Wolf again.
Now?
Why not? There are furs, aren't they? You better go back in there and start figuring your prices. We'll be back and be your first customers.